Well, I bought this assortment of candy at Sam's, and so you're probably saying, well, what is Bryan doing? Well, I'm trying to get all these items in. My Need-Do ball, the giant Need-Do ball. Oh well. All right, Push Pops. Next one is Push Pops. And the last one is Bottle Pop. All right, Ring Pops, Juicy Drop Pop. There's 40 items. So give me a minute. Give me about 20 minutes to get all these items into the system. And then I want to show you, we got a new car in today. So your drone P-Lot, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Just curious, Bryan, your web doesn't show super glue debonder. You don't happen to sell it. Yeah, I do. Oh, debonder? No, I don't have debonder. I have the accelerator. Instaset. I don't, I'm sorry. I gotta get, there's so many things I got. But I had no room, and so I've got this whole thing here that I've got room to put stuff on now. Oh, I forgot my lunch, darn it. Well, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna go till noon. All right? Till 12 o'clock. We're going to go live until maybe 1 o'clock, okay? All right, so let me do the first item. All right, so we're going to go over here to candy. Oh, you guys got to check on their website, the new, the Munster Mobile. It's a die cast. It's expensive, but boy, is it beautiful. Holy cow. I got distracted, sorry. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. What is wrong? Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is that when you want to get something done, it never seems to work right. Why is this happening? Unbelievable. Ten push pops or baby bottle pops. I wanted to print a simple document, and my printer is just going into overload. What the heck? Unbelievable. Two pages. Plain paper, standard quality. I understand. See, that's the problem. When I try to get something done, now it doesn't want to print. I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness. It's doing it the same thing. I don't know what's wrong. Error in printing. Really? No kidding, Sherlock. I don't have time for this right now. I'm going to do it later. It's funny. It's funny. It doesn't end up. The blood is starting to boil over, Brian. He's starting to bloom in. You know, I've already printed half a dozen documents, but I give up sometimes. I just. You know, I get tired of eBay. You know, you tell these people that you're going to do something, and then they open up a request through eBay. I just. I get so upset. There. Not Prince. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, you know what it is. You know what it is there's so much data and there's so much zeros and ones that everything is just so interconnected. And just one little EMP will take this whole system down. Had nothing to do with user error. I did the same thing. I just printed print, and this didn't print. Then I went back and did the same thing, same exact. I pushed the same button, and it didn't print. Then I touched that button again, print it again. All right, that item's in. I now have push pops or bottle pops. So if you want, there are assorted flavors. You don't know what you're getting. You're just getting a bottle pop, baby bottle pop. Push pops. I used to sell these at Young's newsstand. Okay. Let me get these in the system here now. Push pops. Active. Okay, that item is now active. And now we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to add in number 5. Oh, wait a minute. I made a mistake. I got to change the number. 634. 634. All right, there we go. See, this is the problem is I started working on this, and then I did this. I can't do there's certain things I can't do. And then my face is all, I'm getting all these dots. I think I'm getting bit by mosquitoes or, look at this. Look at my face. I've been pummeled by insects. Anyway. 534, and these are push pops. Push pop candy. Oh, did you guys hear the latest story about I don't know if anybody, it's in Canada. So weird things happen in Canada, but did you hear that there might be a twist in the story to that one teacher, that shop teacher that's in the school system? So here's the story that I got from Gutfeld. Now I don't know if it's true, but I'm just throwing this out to you because something didn't make sense. See, a lot of things just don't make sense, and so and that he's actually trolling the school system because he was actually he was actually been charged before this. He was going to be fired because he was he was toxic masculinity, that he was too toxic as a male. And so he's basically just saying, you know what? Fine. You think I'm too male? Then I'm just going to dress up as a woman with huge breasts and really just show you how toxic I am. And so what they're saying is that he's really, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. He's really trolling the school system basically because they were going to fire him because of his toxic masculinity. And so he basically said, okay, fine. You think that I'm just going to dress as a woman? And, there you go. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Just something something distant. So push pops are the next item I'm now going to do. I got to get off of. Ryan gets mad at me when I talk about these things. So, and he's basically, what is he doing? He's watching the live stream. He's not doing any work. We got no sales. But you know what? If I've done everything I can to make this successful. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. So there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 push pops. Assorted colors. I got to go to this stupid grandparents' day at the school on Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning and get my pictures with my grandkids. I mean, what do I need to do that for? The lack of live streams. Ha! Yeah, that's right, Adam. More live streams, huh? Okay. All right. I get it. They want more live streams. Yeah, if I was 20 years younger, I might be able to do more live streams. Every day of the week. That's what we got to do, is every day of the week. Listen, I've done it else. Well, I haven't done Grandparents' Day, but Mom and Mac used to come to Grandparents' Day every year with Ryan and Catherine and Kimberly and all the kids. Nobody ever gives us thumbs up. Nobody ever gives us thumbs up. I don't know why we even ask. Okay. Now ring pops. These came out in the 80s. When I had Young's Newsstand, these ring pops, I sold so many of these things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 ring pops. Ryan would have put all these in different colors, but you just can't do that. Ring pop candy. Assorted colors. 2636 041116 026362 14 Yeah. Hello. 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 Welcome to vote. That was a fake phone call. I got to put our logo in the listing. Bryan told me that I have to change all the images and put in our data, which I haven't seen how that has really helped, but that's just my opinion. All right, ring pops, that they are now in. Ring pops are now in. So if you want to buy a ring pop, why? I have no idea. Now the last one is called Juicy Drop Pop. And so this is another just pure sugar. I mean, pure unadulterated sugar. It's literally liquid sugar. It's literally liquid sugar. You just squeeze it in your mouth. All this is, it's candy. What the heck? They only give you 4 of these. So I only have 4 of these. So I'm going to find these on my other company and see if they're available. So my last one I'm putting in here is, okay, so what item is this? This is item 592. And this is called the Juicy Drop Pop. Juicy Drop Pop. Juicy Drop Pop. Okay, so that's that. Now, when I get done with this, guys, just so everybody understands, so I'm going to give you a plan of what's going on here. First of all, my face is just exploding because I got bit. I think I got bit by something because see all these indentations? I got one here, I got one here, I got here. Or I'm just falling apart. I know I'm falling apart. I can't keep my teeth in. I'm losing my mind, actually. I just don't care anymore. I am drinking 10 times more water than I've ever drank before, just so everybody knows. Okay, so all of these, I've done all these wrong, so I have to fix them here in a minute, but I want to get at least them finished. I did something wrong here, and I'll tell you in a minute. Actually, I'm not going to tell you. I don't need to because you guys are just customers. And 0592, because you don't need to know certain things. And so I'm just not going to tell you. Uh-oh. Almost lost my teeth. I've got to get my denture adjusted on Thursday. I haven't been there since I went to Vegas. And I think see, what they did is the original mold, after all the teeth came out, they instantly stuck it up in there. Well, it hadn't settled. So then I came back and then they drilled some of it out and then they spray this like rubbery stuff, almost like a gasket. All right, but it dries. And so they put it in there, they stuck it up in my mouth and they let it dry like 2 minutes. And then when you take it off, so right now, if I pulled it out and showed it to you, which I don't want to get you guys all sick. I can if you want me to. If the votes come in for me to show you my denture, I will show you my denture. If 17 people say yes, all 17 people that are watching have to say yes. Please show me what you're talking about. And so, no. And so the denture basically has a rubber gasket, okay? And that will change over the next year. And so as my teeth have settled and my mouth is settling, no, just eat. That's about the same. And so I have to go in there again because I think the gasket I think my mouth is moved. So they are going to, if I get 17 thumbs up for showing my dentures, everybody will get a free Cuda. Oh my God. You're gonna wait until your mouth settles. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that's too much. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh boy, I needed that this morning. I'm so depressed. It's unbelievable. And I can't believe I'm this happy. Okay, you should get implants to anchor the dentures. No, well, the dentist wants me to do this first because implants, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. They are not cheap at all. So I have to go on and tag every image, ProTinkerToys, with our name on it. For some reason, Google then we will get more hits. I guess that's what Ryan's. I doubt it. I think Ryan lives in a delusional world half the time. He does. Oh my gosh, I gotta calm down. I'm gonna lose my mind in the morning. Okay, so there's only 4 of those in the there's only 4 of those. Oh my gosh. Whoo. Get Daniel to run a couple stainless screws up in your noggin. That's basically what it is. Stainless screws. They screw them in, and then it just snaps in. They have these snap dentures that just snap in. I think I want those. The problem is, you got to make sure that you don't get any infection around the implant, and that has happened a lot. And I made a big mistake when I had my initial denture, my initial implant, or not implants, but I had caps. My big problem was, and I should have known this, is that because of my teeth, I should have literally gone to the dentist monthly and have them cleaned monthly, or at least every quarter, or twice every other month, maybe. That was my biggest problem, based on the history of my mouth. Okay, so we have all of these in the system. So now what we're going to do is we're going to price all of them. All right, so I got my price gun here. So we're going to price these. Boy, that was funny. $1.09. Now, why don't I just have them at 99 cents? I could put them at 99 cents, but that is not making money. Just so you know, when I opened up Young's Newsstand in 1987, these things right here were 25 cents. Yeah, 99 cents. Some places are 99 cents, and mine are $1.09. Okay. All right, these are all done now. All right, so this is the candy aisle. I can really just put all this right here. Because the kids will find it out. Pops candy. Well, I got a letter from both my senator and my congressman, and they sent me form letters. And so I added notes to the form letters, and I'm mailing them back to them. Now, just so anybody knows this, which a lot of people do not understand this, and they don't really understand that whenever you call your congressman or senator, that is basically representing almost 1,000 constituents. You represent 1,000 constituents if you call them, okay? If you mail a letter back to them, that's like 2,000 constituents, okay? And all of a sudden they peak up, and they go, "Ooh, no, Why is oh, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a business card for Sherrod Brown. Oh, Sherrod Brown's email was just terrible. Oh, that electric cars. We're going to go all in on electric cars. And I kept putting down there, where are we going to get the power? It's almost stupid. All right, so let's see now. What do I got to do? Nothing. I don't have anything to do today. Because, oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I'm literally losing my mind. Hi, Brian. Hi, Tim. Hi, Ryan. Rest of the PTT totally enjoyed the live stream and race night. Keep up the good work. Bob at Electric Avenue Raceway. Well, Bob, we want to thank you at Electric Avenue Raceway because without people like you, without the 5 people that are watching, we don't have a show. All right, so today I was thinking about last night and how things are literally imploding before us. And huh. I was thinking of something last night, and so today this is what I'm going to be talking about for the next 20-30 minutes. And hopefully 500 people will watch this, maybe 700 people will watch this over the course of the next 6 months. Because we only get about 18 people watching us live stream, but we don't get 800 people watching us live stream. I don't think we could handle 800 people watching live stream. Matter of fact, if we had 800 people watching our live stream, we wouldn't be able to handle all the people. We couldn't handle all the people. So I got Electric Avenue Robert, and we got some guys that bought the hey Brian. So Electric Avenue Raceway has bought some cars, and we're going to show those cars off today because those are the new cars that we got in today or yesterday. And I'm going to explain what what a lot of people's hobbies should be over the next 2 or 3 years, because I think that, and I think I'm going to be right on this. I think that people are going to be staying home a lot more over the next 2 or 3 years. And I'm not being prophetic, I'm just being honest. That I think people are going to be staying home a lot more, and they're going to want to do something at home. And there are several things that you could do at home that are fun. Number one, you could be building models, which we have plenty of models to build. And building models is very fun. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video tonight, just a quick one, like an hour, on the model rocket that UNM gave me, the Mars lander. And I had to put another coat on it last night because I don't want it to be okay. There's two standards, and this is the same thing with slot cars. You can be an enthusiast, or you can be a novice. Okay. Now I could spend forever on a model kit. You could literally, you could just detail it to the point where, and you would just be spending on all the time on just one model. I take the approach is I'm kind of medium, and so, like the model kits that I built, you know, from a distance, that looks nice. Okay. To me, that looks pretty nice from a distance. Obviously there's flaws in model kits. Everybody builds, okay, and one guy might have a little better in painting than another. But I'm saying, and so I think that over the next couple of years, I think for the next 5 years, maybe even longer, that I think people are going to be at home more often. I think that people are going to travel less, and I think people are going to want a hobby. They're going to want something they can do at home and have fun at home with their kids, and they want to interact with their kids. And ProTinkerToys, we have all those things. We have models, we have trains, we have Lego trains. I have train sets, and slot cars. And slot cars, because we have so much of it, they're so, slot cars can evolve into other items, to where if you have a 1/32 scale set, you could do Lionel. Actually, O gauge is better, or not O gauge, but G gauge is actually better with 1/32. But Lionel does fit well. It does look okay. And then same thing with slot cars. You might want to build a nice track and then have a nice HO train set running next to it. That's what I used to do when I got into this whole thing. All right, so what did these guys buy? They bought a set of the semis. This guy bought a set of the semis. These are beautiful. And then these are the new cars that we got in today, or yesterday. And what's really neat about these is that so when we opened up this store, which is end of 2020, we had the Nikki Ford, or what's her name? Pruitt. Nikki, oh shoot, what was her name? There were two girls. Anyways, and they were the dragsters. And now we have the Mac Tool dragster, Doug Kalila. We have the Clay Milligan Parts 4 Plus. And Capsco. Capsco connectors. These are cool. These dragsters. I think this is the neatest thing that Auto Worlds has really come out with, because they really got cool tires on the back. And this is what makes racing, this is what makes slot cars fun. It's this kind of stuff. Okay. You have the blue one. And this is SC370. SC370. You got this one. And this one. And there's 3 of them. And we just got these in stock too, by the way. We already had 2, we already sold 2 of the iWheel ones. So when you're looking at a hobby to do right now, and I'm going to explain it here in a minute. Let me put these back in the other room. I was gonna ship all these stuff, but I think Cuda's coming, and I'm just gonna let him do all this shipping today. We're gonna go in the vault. Give me a minute. Oh, brother. I had a guy that bought this set, but he was in Hawaii, and to ship it to Hawaii was too expensive, so he just canceled it. So we still have this. We still have the Ninko demo set. If you go online and type in Ninko, you'll see a demo set, which is on. So you save like $50 because this is the set we did for the live stream. So you have an idea. Okay, so what do I want to do? And I really think that there's a lot of glare here. Let me see if I can do something here. Let me flip this switch here. Let me see if I can turn this one off. That's better. Is that better? Or should I leave the light on? Yeah, I probably should leave the light on. Oh, come on now. Oh boy. Ah. There's many hobbies that you can get into. Slot cars is probably I think the funnest hobby that you can get everybody into. And with slot cars, you can run up to 8 people at the max. You could run 8 drivers on the same track. You can do 8 lanes. You have the 6-inch, which is the inside. You have 9-inch, which is standard sets. See, the 6-inch used to be the standard set on a lot of the Aurora sets. Then you have 9, then you have 12, then you have 15, and then you have 18. So 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So technically you could do 10 lanes and have 10 cars run at the same time. Now that's if you have a huge table and you have lots of space. The maximum I would recommend is 6. And 6 is a little stretching it, but you could do 6 lanes. You know, so you have 2 companies now that have 4-lane layouts. You have Auto World or Race Masters, which has the Super International, which this is a phenomenal set for the price. Now, it doesn't have the wireless hand throttles that the Auto World is doing, so that changes the game a little bit. But some people like the Super International. They like AFX track better, which I keep telling them there's really no difference, but that's my opinion. Then you have all your Auto World sets. And I always tell people, listen, you know, the best way to do a nice big set if you want to get a collection going is to buy basically, and we offer the deal, it's about $1,000 worth of just Auto World stuff. And that basically gives you like 4 sets, I think. It's a deal we have on, it's called the Mega Deal, Mega Lot or something. And then you start your hobby. And I always tell people that the best size table, okay, is 2 sheets of plywood. Okay, and so that would be either 4 by 16 or an L shape which would be 12 by 8, or 8 by 8. Now, the 8 by 8 is a little, the reason I don't ever go 8 by 8 is because it's hard to reach in the center of the track. And you always want to be able to get people to be able to walk around the track. And when you're in a big square area, it's just too big, okay? And so you want to be able to get into the layout, into the racetrack. Now, the other size of layout, so that would be basically 2 sheets of plywood. And that's what I recommend for 90% of customers, is if you have a place, to set up 2 sheets of plywood on rollers, and make them in an L shape. Now, what do you mean by L shape, Brian? What do you mean by that? Why are you talking all this cryptic? Well, L shape is basically like this. So pretend this is a sheet of plywood. You're basically putting them like this, okay? To me, that is the best overall layout that you can do, okay? Now, with an L shape, you're going to need, so 8 plus 4 is 12, and then 8. So this is your 8, and this is your 12. That's what we have our 4-lane race set up now in the workshop. And it is a perfect layout. You could even, if you wanted to, based on my layout, you could even then add on a train and have a train with that. You have enough space, okay, to do whatever you want to do on 2 sheets of plywood in an L-shaped fashion. Now, 8 years ago, and this is what I noticed, this is why I know that we're going to be really busy here in about another six months, is that in 2008, when we had the crash, when we had the financial crash, a lot of people were staying home. And I noticed a lot of guys were buying digital slot cars, and they're building these giant tracks at home. And that's exactly what's going to be happening here in the next 6 months. Probably sooner rather than later. Okay? A lot of people are going to be home. They're going to want to do something. They're going to want to play with something at home. They're going to start get into something and doing it with their kids, interacting with their kids, having fun doing something that they can look at and say, oh, this is cool, and just keep adding to it. See, the thing about a train set or a slot car truck, you're always adding to it, okay? You've got all these different sets. We have the Snake Mongoose, the Country Charger. I have the California Cruising, the Semi set. There is no reason why you can't build or design your layout. We have all the different design layouts that I have placed it on our website, where it's pick your own design and then just add too many cars or 2 extra cars. Let's say you just got a little apartment. Just get one of your bedrooms, put a 4x8 sheet of plywood up, and do a perfect layout. That's what the detail layout that we did, that shows the mountains and everything. Mount Rushmore, 1 sheet of plywood. If that's all you have, that's plenty of space, 1 sheet of plywood. Back in the 70s, had a nice train set. My stepdad, Mac, built me this night. I don't think it was 4x8. I think it was like 4x4, or maybe 4x6. Hold on a second. I got to get my teeth set up in there. It's kind of funny. And so my stepdad made me this nice table, and I constantly was adding to it, and I was always making train set. I love my train set. So We have every kind of train erase set, 1/32, Scalextric. Now, with 1/32, if you're going to do 1/32, a 4x8 is not. It's okay if you're going to do a road course or a rally course with a lot of curves. You can do a very nice layout with elevations on a 4x8 sheet of plywood. But if you want to do the best layout, an L shape 12x8 is the best. Okay, I've been doing this for almost 30 years. I've been building tables and setting them up at shows. I would always set up a 8x12 or an 8x16 layout at all these trade shows, and I would just kick butt in sales. Ryan was at a couple of them down in Philadelphia. He would always set up the shows in Philadelphia. It used to be called the East Coast Hobby Show, I think, in Philadelphia. It never was very. In the later 90s, 97, 98, 99, it was kind of fading. And then you had the Nurses show, or the Richter show in Rosemont, which I did in 2007, 8, and 9. And then it kind of went away. They had one in Cleveland, and it just was terrible. And then they had one in Strongburg, and that was just even worse. Oh my goodness. It was nothing like it used to be. 2007 was, I remember 2007 and 2008 were the last two really big Richter shows. I remember 2008 because I had a 4-lane digital set, tri-oval with bank curves. And I had kids 4 deep, because they had 4 controllers, 20 kids deep. And the rules were, if you crash, you go to the end of the line. And kids were then catching on. Oh, wait a minute. If I drive slower, I could stay on the track longer. And so then I'd say, okay, we get 10 laps, and then obviously. But they would drive slower because if they crash, they'd go to the end of the line. And they loved the switching the lane. They had to refuel. Oh, it was just phenomenal. And that was in 2009. Yeah, 2008 was no, actually, it was 2007 was my first year. It was 2008. It was 2008 because 2007 is when I did the first show, and that was the year I was hired. And then I got back in 2007 December, or the show was in October in 2007. And then I got back to they hired me, and they told me to go buy an HHR. And so I went and bought an HHR, and got all the graphics and everything. Oh, it looked beautiful. Oh, I'm telling you, it was awesome. It had all the digital graphics, and that's what I traveled the country for almost 4 years in. Actually, I traveled the country until I sold it I should have kept that Mini Cooper or that HHR. I sold it in 2000. I traded it for the Scion XB. And that was in 2012. That's right, because I bought the Scion in 2012. So I had it from 2008 until 2012. The HHR. So anyways, I'm sorry, I got off on track. But anyways, so you want to what you really need to start picking out your layout and picking out the design. Now, a design is really whatever you want it to be. And now let's go over and show you the different types of track that you can then add to or build to, because now we have everything. Now we are complete. Okay, now this is my next model that I'm going to start building This one I really love, and that is the Antar. Okay, this is just it screams, build me please. And then after I do that one, I'm gonna build this, which is just to me the most beautifulest rocket that they make. It's called the Orbital Transport. Check out this. Now this one's going to take a lot of painting because you're going to have to sand all of this, and I got to get dope and everything. I got to get it sand down there. Okay, so over here we have all the different track that you would need, and I have everything. I might have too much, but I always realize that, you know, if you're going to sell a lot of it, you have to have everything. We just got in these from Auto World, which are the bridge supports or the jump support. You want to make sure you have a jump support and the or the jump with track. They're called support pieces. We now have official. We sell these in bulk too. So if you want to buy these, we also have them in bulk, which are the track supports. We have the chicane set. We have all three of the track guardrails now by Auto World. By Race Masters. Now, a lot of times you can find old Tyco track on the internet, really cheap. And so if you want to save some money, you can buy a couple of these converter tracks and convert your Auto World or AFX to your Tyco that you're finding on the internet. Because you can find a lot of it on the internet. And then also we have the intersection track, which is very important to have. Now you have the different size tracks. Okay, we have 9-inch, which this is the standard. We now have 12-inch. Okay. And the only other track that we have the 12-inch bank curved. Okay. The only two pieces that we are missing right now are the 15 and the 18, which those are coming soon. Then you have the 9-inch squeeze. And then the 9-inch crisscross. Now this is what I told Auto World, that they need to make a 15-inch crisscross. Because of the sales of the scale of the cars, for them to switch that fast it creates too many crashes, and it needs to be more of a gradual turn. And that's why they need to do a 15-inch switch track or crisscross. We have all the straights. Now, we do have plenty. Oh, shoot. Ouch. Oh my gosh, I'm sore. Now, we do have plenty of this track. Now, these are 12-inch. Now, we do have a bunch I have like 9 of these left. These are 12-inch Aurora lock-in clips. And then these are 12-inch AFX, Auto World. And this is basically an outer curve. So this is the 12-inch 1/8, and this is the 9-inch 1/8. See? Which gives you 4 lanes. And that's the same thing as the Race Masters. only other piece I need to get is the 6-inch. That's the hardest one right now. But Auto World basically made the 6-inch for their 4-lane layout. So that is going to be available when the 4-lane layout comes out. Always remember that I have the most track of anybody in the country right now. So if you know somebody that's going to build a layout, oh, so we also got the Auto World lap counters in stock too. Those are also available now for your purchase, or to add to your layout, or to build whatever kind of layout you want to do. Because now is the time to start creating your layout. Now I also have some like 1/43 sets. I don't have a lot of them left. I only have like 6. But this is a fun set. This is a Carrera Go. This will work with Carrera Go, but we also have Carrera Go 2. But I also have tons of SCX compact track. I have straights, I have curves, I have half straights, or 3/4 straights, and then half straights. Because there's 3 different types of straights from SCX. You have your full straight, 2/4, and 1/4. Brian, are you interested in a bunch of SCX track? Let's see. Are you interested in a bunch of SCX track? 10 brand new motors, chips, and cars, new, both cars and motors. Well, Adam, I mean, are you saying you want to get rid of, if you want to get rid of your digital, we could sell it on eBay, and you know, we could make you some money. If you wanted to bring it up here, we could list it all as a lot, one big lot. If that's what you want to do. That's what I'd recommend you do. Unfortunately, you can't really, unless you are setting on a lot of original SCX digital. It's really hard to sell it at the, yeah, you know what, Adam, bring it to the slot car show. Maybe we could sell it at the slot car show. Our commercials have started broadcasting. So if anybody lives in the Cleveland area, I don't know anybody that lives in the Cleveland area, they're going to be showing my commercial, okay, for all the month of October. So let me know if you see the commercial on Me TV. I hope. What years were you on in Jackson? I was aboard. Okay, so somebody said, do you recommend fastening down your layout? Yes and no. All right, so the old track, so this is the old Aurora track. Okay, and if you've noticed, the old Aurora track had little things where you could put flathead screws and actually mount the track down, okay? Now, that was 2 reasons, because number 1, it would help keep these connected because you'd then firmly mount it down. Now, the new track, all the new track nowadays does not have all those holes to mount it, okay? There's one way to mount your track so that it will stay in one place. Look at that, another bottle of water, I tell you. Dakota, look at that. telling you, I'm sick and tired of finding his water all over the store. If you take a hot glue gun and put one bead of hot glue on each joint, that will firmly hold your tracks down if you're just going to mount it to wood. But if you use indoor-outdoor carpet like I have, usually that will hold the track down and not move it too much. Now that's for somebody, wow, an interaction with the live stream. Congratulations, Adam. Do you need to have commercials? I am running commercials in bowling or in Wayne. I'm running MeTV in out of Toledo, which covers all of Northwest Ohio and Southern Michigan. That same commercial is running Northwest Ohio and Cleveland. Now let's see, Robert Fish. Wow, an interaction with a live stream. Congratulations, Adam. You know what, Robert? You've really got issues. You need to go talk to your psychiatrist because you've got serious issues. I have done this all the time. It's just that when I'm busy doing something, I can't answer every question. Do you realize that if all of a sudden we had 500 customers watching, I couldn't answer any of their questions? Maybe 1 out of 100? Unbelievable. Any chance you're going to answer Tom's question? Look at this. Look at it. Tom, he's just gonna keep on. Unbelievable. I already asked Tom's question. Plus, I don't see a Tom. I don't see a Tom. So there. I think he just likes to get me upset. What years were you on the Jackson? I was aboard Pulaski in the late 70s and Will Rogers in the early 80s. Okay, so I was on the USS Andrew Jackson. My submarine career was basically mid 80s or mid 1980 to 1984. I only did, I can't remember what it was, 3 or 4 patrols. And I thought I did 2 on the, okay, here's what I thought I did. Because it just seems like they were just going so fast. I think I did 2 on the Kamehameha in 80 and 2 on the Jackson in 81. I think. I'm pretty sure that's, I think I did 2 on the Kamehameha. Kamehameha was the first submarine that I was on, and that's the one I qualified on, was the Kamehameha. And then I went to the Andrew Jackson, and I just had to, just do a little bit of a qualification. But once you got your dolphins, once you got these, okay, that was a big deal. If you got your dolphins, that means you really, they didn't give dolphins out to just everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, okay? What year were you on the Jackson? 1980 and 81. I think I did my first patrol toward Christmas, and then, so here's the story. So we got done with patrol, and we were in Holy Lock ready to fly back to the States. And so we had leave. We could go on board. And so I went into Holyloch, Scotland, which was a little town right next to where our submarine was. And so I went on board, or went ashore, and all of a sudden I saw this poster in England right at the theater, and it said Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute now. Is that a documentary on the Ark, on the Bible's Ark? And so I thought, you know what? I'll go see this. I wonder what kind of movie this is. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Thinking that it was a documentary on the biblical Ark of the Covenant. Oh my gosh, was I surely shocked. And then right in the middle of the movie, the lights came on. This was in Holyloch, Scotland. Was your submarine haunted? No, it wasn't haunted. Are you kidding me? None of this submarines are haunted. Give me a break. It was the funnest time of my life, I'll tell you that right now. I could go on board right now. Put me on one. I think your shop is haunted. No! No train crossovers on any set right now. Great chow. We had great food. The only problem is at the end of patrol, the eggs would be bad. And so the guy would have to crack one egg at a time to see which one was raw or which one was bad. And if they were bad, they were black as ice. They were black as spades. And boy, did they stink. The cook would actually wear a gas mask as he's cracking the eggs to see which ones were good and which ones were bad. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. They used to they did make train crossings, but they don't do that anymore. You might find some old ones on eBay. So the cars that we've got new in are the SC380, OK used cars. And where'd my stool go? I want to sit down for a minute and show you some cars. Hold on, let me find the stool, wooden stool. Here it is. So it looks like that our production runs have basically a 1 to 2 year lifespan. So our first two exclusives, which were the blue Nomad, or no, the blue Bel Air, Blurple, and then we came out with the black one. I know that, but see, it's hard to do that. So here's the car that we have less than, I think we have less than 100 of these. So this car, we have less than 100. We are sold out of the blue Bel Air Nomad, or the Nomad, Bel Air Nomad, the 55. We are sold out of the blue one. So that's gone. No more. This one, we have about 2 cases or 3 cases. So about 100 of these left. The blues are gone. The Batmobile. Less than 20. So if you have not bought a Batmobile, then you better do it because they're almost gone. Now, the next 9 cars are all the exclusives that we got in earlier this year. Now, this was the biggest mistake that I have made, is getting all these 9 at one time. And these basically we had to do this based on last year. Auto World was telling us that, you better do something because you might not get these next year and blah, blah, blah. And so, but that being said, I look at the first 4 and how many we have left of those. And we've had these less than a year. We've had these less than a year. And these came out in October. These came out a year ago. Okay, October of last year. 2020 of 2021 of 21. 10/29 is when they were produced. And that's all we have left of these, and that's a year. These are the next ones that are beginning to move quite quickly. These next 4. Because these came out all last year too. And these are the Nomads and the Bel Airs, the purple ones and the Blurples and the blacks. These are the next 2 that are selling, are the most that are moving the rapid. Okay, so if you look a year from now, see, this is what I'm saying is that, so I phone's ringing.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello. Yes, sirree. It was shipped yesterday. You'll get it on Friday. Well, if you have some money you want to lend me to buy some implants, then yes. But right now, $5,000, they're $19,000. If you want to get good ones, if you want to go to that clear, clear choice. Oh, those are, and there, and my dentist, which I trust, his name is Ryan. And he used to come in my newsstand when he was a kid, and now he's a dentist. And he told me, and I trust him, that Clear Choice and all these places, they it's basically just fast dental, and you don't want fast dental, you want good dental. No, they had already done all, no, all I'm saying, see, these are not the permanent dentures, okay? All right, so they give you, see, if you can either do it the right way or the wrong way. The quick way is like Clear Choice. You just go in, they give you a set of dentures, and boom, that's it. You're crazy. Yep. Of what? Yeah, I did. That's what you're getting. Yep. Don't know if it comes with Dodges. Let me check here. Yep. I'm just going over here. So I have the, but I think you already have the pink and the yellow. There's Dodge Charger Daytona, pink and yellow, item number. Do you have that one? $2002-7638. No, 2002. $7638. No, it's a Dodge Charger Daytona number 42. It's like a purple pink with a red roof and a yellow. I'm sorry, a yellow roof with a yellow wing. Yeah. All right, then the other one we have is a blue one, and that's a Superbird, and that is 2002-7658. Which one? Then I have a Dodge Charger 500, and that's 2002-7657. Blue. Hmm? 132nd. And then I have a Dodge Charger, a yellow one, Casey Kane or K&K Insurance, and that's 2002-7639. Orange. You only have $76? Let's see. Well, you just want one car. I think it would be less than $76. All right, hold on a second. I gotta bring I'm doing a live stream, so I have to bring the camera with me, and I have to swing this over here. Hold on, Alex. Just give me a second. Oh, you're never inconvenience me. You call me on Saturday, Sunday. I always help you. My son doesn't want to talk to you. I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding. I like to pick on my son. That's why. You know what I'm saying, Alex? No? Are you having a bad day, Alex? Really? Yeah, I had that done about a while ago, and The doctor told me I was about as clean as a whistle. So correct. All right, hold on a second. Let me finish what I was doing right here, and let me print these labels real quick. Just different colors. Yes, sir, Bob. All right, so let's see. We're going to put in your name. Yes. Alex. I do have Ford Mustang. Hold on a second. I'm on the phone right now, but you can come in. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to open, but I'm all by myself. All right, so Alex, let's see. So 2002 7639. Yeah, because you don't have that. You don't have enough money for that. Oh, Loretta Lynn died? Oh, I know. She was old. Okay, you ready for your credit card? Hold on. You don't ever have to tell me what it is. Yeah, you never have to tell me that either. All you have to do is give me the number. Wait a minute. Yep. Wait, say that again. Expiration. I mean the CVV number. All right, I'll ship these out today, okay, Alex? Yeah, hold on a second. Yep, hold on. Yes. Where's your hat too? I'm not supposed to talk. You're supposed to be wearing your hat.
I'm sorry, I'm out of uniform.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
I apologize.
Well, I don't accept your apology,
Brian.
Yeah. What were you anyway?
Third class.
You were third class?
EN3 SS.
He was third class. I thought you were an officer.
Oh no.
He was He was on submarines too, but he has a huge BMW collection of BMW motorcycles, and they say that you're kind of a guru of motorcycles. It says that people come all over the world for you to give information or what?
I help a lot of people around the world get in trouble with their motorcycles.
Really?
Yeah. But
now you said you had a problem with the bike a while ago, and you couldn't figure out. Did you end up finding what the problem was?
Yes, I did.
What was the problem?
Ignition.
Bad ignition, huh?
Yep, just a weak spark.
Isn't that amazing how one little thing?
What was it? Was a connection.
Isn't that funny? So, anyways, he's got a ton of old trains. I mean, and you guys have seen the pictures of all the vintage trains, that all the cars that were basically in the 50s and 60s that are literally model kits. You have to put them together, all wooden and all that. Anyways, he knows of a lady that's got a a layout,
her
right?
husband passed away, and he had a huge layout.
Huge layout. And so we're thinking about doing a train layout upstairs in the shed as another thing that we might just do train night where we just run trains and build them and all that.
Right.
Oh, I'd love that.
That would inspire kids, inspire
Oh
others.
yeah. And then we'll put Army men on the trains and maybe we can do like Gomez in Adam's Family and maybe blow them up. What do you think?
Well, fake blow them up.
I used to take mine and put Army men all over my trains and pretend I have battles and everything with them when I was, 10 or when I was, 12, 13, 14, 15, until I, graduated high school. I was always building really cool layouts, with trees.
I'll bet none of those guys were submariners.
No.
Yeah, give a submariner.
So what did she say then? So
I haven't heard back yet.
Oh, you haven't heard back?
No.
And how big of this layout is?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's probably over 14 by.
Is it modular?
I would guess.
So you don't know then?
No, not yet. I believe it is modular because he was involved in displaying for a train club down in
Really?
Model Railroad Club.
Oh,
down
I
in
would
Bellevue.
love to get
Bellevue
that.
and Norwalk.
And we could put his name on it. We could really promote it to his wife and everything. Let him know that, his legacy is going to continue in a sense.
George Keller.
George Keller.
Now George Keller was involved in returning a submarine plaque that was stolen off the USS Louisville.
Really?
And it was returned eventually to the former commanding officer, the last commanding officer to oversee the decommissioning of that ship.
Really?
He flew from Hawaii to Columbus, rented a car, drove up here, and I gave him the plaque.
There's amazing, ever since I started wearing this hat, it's amazing how all of a sudden people will just, hey, I was on submarines. Hey, I was on submarine. Like I can't remember where I was a couple months ago where, I just got into a conversation. Like, yeah, I was on subs. I was on this. Yeah, it's amazing how many people were on submarines.
Yeah.
It's really kind of amazing. Anyways, all right, well, that's great. So you're going to be getting more information on that.
Yeah, I will keep you up.
But yeah, that would be, we could do maybe twice a month. Normally we do something on Wednesdays. Maybe we could do every other, because right now I'm doing Wednesdays with 132nd, but then I could maybe alternate it every other week. We would do trains. Mm-hmm. We would show them, hey, this is the train we're building, or here's a car that you're building. And
Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
Christmas time is a big time for kids. Love trains at Christmas time. You sprinkle a few snowflakes out there, put a snowman on a flat car and let him run around.
Anyway,
I was on diesel submarines.
He was on diesels. He's much older than I am. He's almost 90 years old. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
What are you, about 80?
81.
81. He's 81. And he at least knows that he's 81, not like Biden. He doesn't even know that he's Biden.
Well, they're building a maze, a corn maze,
and
it's going to have my name on it. It's in a straight row. Honest to God.
I get it. A straight.
You got it.
A straight line corn maze.
Well, there are no side cuts or exits or anything.
Hey, will you do me a favor?
For you, anything.
Will you run down to my shed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And in the refrigerator is a box of chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Will you go get those for me?
Sure.
I would greatly appreciate it because that's my lunch.
Well,
and I forgot to. I left it there.
It is that time too.
It is. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna be signing up.
Where's the fridge when I walk in?
Just right, and they might be cleaning my wood stove, but it's on the other side. You'll see it.
All right, I'll go get that.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Should I say
and
goodbye
you got
to
that
anybody?
shaking. You got to get that shaking under control.
Well, it's working now.
But how are you painting when you do that? Is that Parkinson's? You think a little bit?
Yeah. See what I can do with this.
But
in
now,
the shower. I can scrub my hair faster than anybody.
But I noticed that when you're doing something, you're not shaking though.
No.
Isn't that funny how that works?
I
So
know,
when you
I know,
when you
I know
sit,
a doctor who picked a sliver out of my eye.
uh-huh.
And his hand, he had a needle. And his hand was going like this all the way until it got right up to my eye, and it just locked on, stopped, and he picked the needle, picked the part out like this, and then he shook as it, and he lost it, the particle. But he got it out of my eye.
Hey, well, thanks.
Yeah.
All right,
right,
we'll
see
see
you
you
in
in
a
a
little
couple
bit.
minutes. And just tell them that Brian said that it's okay for you to be in there. You're getting his lunch, okay?
All right.
They might be cleaning my wood stove because they're supposed to be putting. Just pull that down. They're supposed to be putting my new or clean my new pipes and
Okay,
clean
to
the
clean
wood
your
stove.
wood stove, but not your clock.
Right, exactly.
All right, later.
All right. So he's gonna be back real quick. Let me just kind of finish up on these cars. All right. So then the next 4 cars, which not done. So I realize that, and I don't think I should have ever done the. Okay. So the El Camino, we only have 12 left. And this came out last year too. This was 1021. And then this car here, okay, so this is sold out. I need a whole new box of the Bel Air Heat. That was the first Bel Air Heat. Then the next 2 cars, which have not done okay, but you know, I sell maybe 10 a month. And that is the, these I should not have done. These 2 cars I should not have done. And then this car here, this will be sold out by next year. This Charger or Daytona Charger. Now, all the new cars, for example, the this one here selling like crazy. This one here selling like crazy. All of these cars, every one of these is not a dog, which is really kind of funny. That every one of these cars in the boxes, okay, it's basically 1 year, okay? And we got these cars in February. Actually, no, it was one more. They were produced in February, but we actually got them in, I think, June or July. Yeah, I think we did get them in July. We haven't had these that long. These 2 are the most popular. Actually, these 3 are the most popular. Phone's ringing. Hold on. Brian Young. Hello. Hello? 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 Are you there? Ah, shoot. What happened there? Hey, boys, how's everything going? Everything's going just great. Brian's aisle segments are always good. Alrighty. Let me finish that. I'm going to bring the phone with me. Brian Young, Pro Tinker. With who? About what? Well, that you want to talk. You want to talk to Ryan about that. I'm just the dad. Ryan's the guy in charge of the website. Yep. Right. Yep. Yeah, we have the most. We have the most. I have everything. I have everything slot cars. I have over 500 race sets. I have I have Auto World. I have Race Masters. I have 4-lane sets, 2-lane sets, truck sets. Have you been to our website yet? Yeah, if you just type in sets, Auto World sets, will all the Auto World sets will pop up. You can find them at we sell them all over the world. We sell about 500 race sets a year. Because there are no toy stores anymore. There's there's hobby stores and stores like mine. I'm a toy hobby store. And I'm in Ohio, but we also created a website, and that's what ProTinkerToys.com is. All of our stuff that we have. We have over 500 cars available. We have thousands of exclusives. Like we did our own exclusives. We have Bel Airs, Nomads. We have Turgel GT40 cars. That are little kits, model kits that you can build your own cars. We have our exclusives, which are rare, only available through ProTinkerToys.com and your local hobby store. And we're selling more of these to hobby stores, where you can go to your local hobby store and pick up the Bel Air heats. Um, yes, yes, yes. Well, those are older ones. Though these are the ones. These are recent ones that we got for. Okay, but these are a 3-pack, and so they're not rare, but they're super rare because they're not available anymore. No, they're not. That's why we're selling. That's why we're selling so many of them. And so if you buy a race set, if you buy something from me and from our website, you'll also get a picture of me, and I sign it too. That's what everybody wants, a picture of me. They want to put my picture on their wall after they bought from me. Okay. Yes, you're looking. That's right. That's me. You're looking at me, and I'm going to wave because I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube, and everybody's talking to me and telling me to tell you about all the things that are available. So, yes, you're looking at the guy that's on the screen on the computer. I'm actually talking to you right now, live. I'm on YouTube right now, and people are talking to me. One guy just said, "Don't forget to tell him about your free picture they get." Susan Love, what is your website called? ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Clint, we may not be as good as we once were, but we as good once that we ever were. So everybody is just saying hi. What's your name? Ty. TYE, Main Street host. Awesome. Well, I'm not the one that does that because I'm the millennial, okay? Or I'm the boomer. I'm the boomer father that's 63 years old, and my son, which is the do nothing millennial that likes to work at home, he's the one that created the website, and he's the one that you have to convince that he's doing it wrong because he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Okay, and his name is, yeah, oh yeah, my son Ryan. He thinks he knows everything. Most millennials do, Most millennials think they know everything, but actually they don't know anything. Well, Ryan doesn't like to work on Tuesday because he always goes, I have to work at home, Dad, because my wife is working, blah, 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 blah. So he's always complaining that he has to work at home. So he's not here on Tuesday. So if you want to get a hold of him, you have to call him on Wednesday morning. He loves to people to call him on Wednesday because he just loves to talk. Well, actually, he doesn't like to talk to anybody. He wants to do his computer work. But when people call him, he gets upset with me. I can never get anything done because people are calling me. So what you need to do is call him tomorrow, Ty, and tell him, hey, your boomer dad told me to call you, the millennial, and then tell him exactly what's wrong with the website, because I constantly tell him the website's screwed up, and he goes, no, it's user error. I go, oh, that's funny. You can't tell the customer it's user error, moron. You have to fix the problem. Unbelievable. It is. It is. He has. See, I told him. See, and I told him this philosophy, which is true, and it because I know I always told my kids, all 6 of them, well, actually all 10 of them, that your father is 97% correct, and the other 3 doesn't matter, and that I know, I don't know a lot about anything, but I know a lot about everything. Okay, and I've ingrained that into my kid's brain. Okay, and I told him about 2 years ago in 2020. I said, Ryan, 90% of 90% of websites on the internet are basically like pebbles on a beach. And when you walk along the beach, you just kick a pebble and you don't even know it. You just kicked it. And that's what most websites are. And I said, when we become a boulder or a large rock, so that when you walk down the beach and you see that rock, then people will know we're here. And he was able to do that. We search very high on the Google search when people are typing in slot cars. So, but we also can improve too. So I like Ryan to know that. So if you have a way to improve our numbers, we would love you to tell us how to do that. All right. So give me a call back tomorrow, Ty, okay, and talk to Ryan. RYAN. Then check out our website and buy a race set so you can get my picture. All right? Okay, Ty. Have a great day. Yep. Bye-bye. Are you here? Richard? Tom? Hello? Anybody here? Yeah, just leave them in the back there and I'll get them later, okay? I'm going to try to finish this live stream. All right? I want to finish this live stream, okay? I can't hear you. Come here. Come here. All right. So anyway, these are the last 4 of the exclusives that are doing very well. This one here is going to sell forever. I just wish I didn't buy them all at one time. That's been my biggest problem. This is, I think, the best of all my exclusives that I've done. I think this is my favorite. Is this one right here. I love that car. We had it in 43rd or 132nd in Fly, and I had 100 of them, and now I don't have any of them. I just could kick myself. And then the next, the Bel Air Heat, the 57 Bel Airs, which I love these two. And then we have the Tergel, or I mean the Ford Golf. And then we have the Club Nomad. And so those are all of our exclusives. And I'm beginning to find that they're about a year out in the sense of that they last about a year in inventory, because we have not had any of these exclusives for more than a year. Okay, the first two are sold out, and those the black one came out at Christmas of 20. What? Come here. Hello. Come here. Hello. Come here. He's not listening. I'll have to finish it later. Where are, oh, I'm sorry. God. I forgot to unlock the door. He's been outside the...
Oh, I brought back an empty box. God, those were good.
Where are they?
Around the back door.
Back door?
Well, I thought you said put them by the back door. You'll get them later.
Oh, all right, hey, thanks. Hey, are they there cleaning the thing?
There wasn't anybody there.
Okay.
The thing had the door open to it, though.
Yeah, I had it open, ready for them to... All righty.
Did you get them?
I got him. Thanks. Let me
All
unlock
right.
that door. I can't believe it. So I've been yelling at him for the last 10 minutes to come in, and he was locked outside. Oh, you can't make this stuff up.
Well, at least I ate half your lunch.
Unbelievable. I wondered. I kept yelling. I said, "Where is he? Why is he not coming?" I'm losing my mind.
Okay.
Okay.
I will see you later.
All right. You take it easy. Thanks a lot, and then let me know, so that we can, because we've got a big truck that we can, if it's going to be modules, we can. Ryan has a, like an old a mattress delivery truck. So if we have to take it apart and put it in, we can get it together and take it apart.
Right. I had another thought. That building down there, the long building, it used to be the municipal building for the township, Montgomery Township building.
With this one here?
Right. That's what that used to be.
Right next to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's for sale.
Oh, it is. I thought you tried to buy it.
I tried, but I don't know what they did, but they haven't done anything with it. See, what happened was when Stewart died, all of his stuff was then sold to, they had an auction, and I missed it. And every building sold to his name. I can't think of his name all the time, but he worked down at in Bowling Green at the excavators, whatever they call.
Wood, Midwood.
No, but near there's excavator and fill in. What's anyways?
I know who you mean.
I was talking to him. We were in conversations. He was going to come up in April of this year. He had a heart attack, died. So then all this stuff went up for sale again.
That's what happened.
And so a bunch of these houses have been selling on auction, which I didn't realize. And that's one of them right there that hasn't sold yet. They still have it, I think.
Because I had a dream many, many years ago of buying that building and fixing it up and turning it into a rec area for kids.
Oh, I totally agree.
And that would be a great place for,
Oh.
You could have slot cars. You could
Everything.
have slot cars going from one end of that building to the other.
Everything. Oh, I would love to do that.
I mean, I would donate free labor.
Well, you never know. We will keep you in our thoughts, but let's get the train done first, okay?
Right. But it would be nice to keep that under consideration.
Correct. Oh, I agree. Totally.
Yeah, because it has possibilities.
It does.
I remember the winter of '78 when we had the blizzard.
Oh, blizzard of '78.
And it would have been a perfect building. You know, wood heat in there, put half the town would be billeted in there in cots.
No, you're right. Huh.
Okay, I'll
All
get out
right.
of your hair.
All right, we're gonna close down the live stream here. We've had a good show today. So we talked about all the cars that are available. Those are all the cars that we have available. We have all the sets. Shoot. I don't have a Victory 400 here. I work till 4. Are you crazy, Adam? At least I didn't have in the middle of the winter. Well, a lot of these cars we did not have for the April show. And now we're going to have all of these cars at the April show or in October here. And I'm hoping we do really well because we're going to have plenty of tables. And plus we're having the big race. It should be really good, actually. But I meant to tell everybody that the 4-lane Victory 400 set is selling extremely fast. And that I'm telling people that if you want to get one of those Victory 400s, you better get one, because I was told by Auto World that they sold more of them than they thought they would sell. I told them to make that set. So in a sense, it's not my neck, but it's my reputation on the line that I told him to make that set. And so, no, we are going to be in the hallway. Club cars. Yes. What car have you not got? You should have gotten 2 club cars. The Daytona and the the 2022 car is the Nomad. But anyways, the Victory 400 is selling basically. We are selling basically 2 a day. So you run the numbers. Nomad. Yeah, the Nomad. Just curious. Nope. I don't do HO slot cars. Oh, okay. Nomad. Perfect. Sweet. Perfect spot. Well, James Reese, that's okay. We will always be here for you anyway. Anyways, guys. All right. So I have to get some things done. And so I'm going to say goodbye. I am going to do a short little video tonight on the Mars lander that I'm building from UNM, kind of showing you what I'm doing, where I'm progressing. And I did notice that they made a new version of that rocket back in 2006 or something. And it doesn't have all the components it doesn't have the adjustable legs. Bending piece. They changed the design because I think that when it hits, it would crash too much, and you would have to then take the whole thing apart. But so what I'm doing is I'm designing it, and I'm going to glue it together so that in case those landing pods break off or they break, I can take the rocket apart and put it together easily without destroying it. And so I'm going to use surgical glue in certain sectors of the main fuselage so that I could cut it off if I wanted to replace the land. I'll show you tonight. So we're going to do a 1-hour video from probably 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. I haven't really decided yet, but that'll be tonight. I know Adam wants me to continue going on until ever, which I can't go on. And so I will show you what it looks like, guys. UNM gave me this rocket. We want to thank him. And I wanted to do a good job for him to know that I appreciate and respect and thank him for donating this rocket. And I've had a lot of fun putting it together. I wish I could do a video of building it, the whole thing. But, you know, for example, on Saturday, you know, and Sunday, you know, so I go out there and I paint a little bit and then I have to stop. And so then I go watch TV or I do something else, and then I paint a little bit more. I guess I could do clips of me just painting. Maybe I should do that with my camera. Set my camera. You know, I never thought of that. Set my camera up and just do videos of me building it. Everything you do for the hobby. And we want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. I am extremely hungry. And my teeth don't hurt. It's just that when I talk a lot, my gums hurt. So, yes, and we will give you an airbrush lesson because I'll show you how I'm using the airbrush to paint this airplane. And I'm starting to build some boats because we have this I'm extremely hungry, LL. All right, guys, I'm going to have to go. All right, so we will see you guys later. We want to thank you for this great live stream. We have 31 thumbs up, which is absolutely awesome. I want to thank everybody for watching this live stream. Don't forget to share this with everybody, all your friends, okay? Don't forget all the cars that we have. You want to get a great hobby. You want to get into a great hobby this Christmas and for the next 5 years is build yourself a great slot car set. Have a great day. God bless.